What's going on, everybody? My name is Jonathan Lyman of the Jonathan Lyman brand, and I am here because you already know it's Tuesday. Another Young Rock episode has aired, and since it aired, I gotta come up on here and talk about it, man. So without further ado, let's go. Whoo, y'all. Let's get into it, man. Pumped up for this one. Basically, this episode is going to talk about Rock as a teenager getting in a lot of trouble. And it's something that we always have heard about because he's been pretty open in past interviews about his past trouble with the law and how during that time period of his life, he was doing a lot of craziness. So basically, if you remember a few episodes ago, Rock actually punched the kid who called wrestling fake. And now we're basically seeing the aftermath of that. Rock actually gets, in trouble for it. His mom, had to go to the school. They had to talk and everything back and forth. And he actually gets suspended. They suspended young Rock, man. What you doing, man? What you doing, school? Y'all had to get rid of him. I mean, they did it as a joke, but I still thought it was kind of creepy at the same time, where the principal was kind of like, I thought you were like a undercover cop. He was going to ask him out. I just thought that was weird, how they just threw that up in there like nobody was going to catch it. And then, if you notice, his mom actually called him out during that whole time period in the part of the episode about the pants. She was kind of figuring out, hey, where'd you get those pants from? He made up the line about the school. Remember that, because that's going to come in a big part of this episode. And then things go on. Karen actually liked the fact that Dewey, aka Young Rock, punched the kid, so he got good points for her. So he was doing pretty good. He was feeling himself after doing that. He's still gonna have some plans with her. And then they leave. They take the bus. For him, he wants people to think that he's rich. So when Atta says that they're taking the bus, he don't really like that. So they get on the bus. They go back and forth. They talking. Dewey was like, forget it, man. I'm sick of this. I'm getting off. I'm going to the mall. I got to meet up with my boy at Zales and everything. So he gets off. Him and his mom go back. She wants him to stay. She gets off. He gets off, and this kind of weird guy comes on. And Dewey comes back, gives his mom some kind of weird look, and then she just goes. It was weird, if I have to be perfectly honest about it. That Atta, who to me is the star of the show, goes, and obviously I don't think this has happened. This is them taking loyalties. She talks to JYD, the junkyard dog, about everything. Then it becomes like this big three-way thing with the Ross Samoans, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, Andre the Giant. They all on the call. It's crazy. Then her instructor gets on the call. It's all kinds of craziness that we all know never actually happened. And then they go to Zales. We see what's going on with that. But let me tell y'all something that's also going on right now. Do y'all know that is there anything better than fresh mowed grass at the ballpark on opening day? How about freshly groomed balls? Our sponsors at Manscaped, who are the global leaders in the below the waist grooming, we're here to help you strike out that bush for good. The whole new game, guys. Manscaped is doing their thing, and it's been trusted with over 2 million people. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code JLB at manscaped.com. I'm telling you, these products are no joke. They're so easy to use, man. They're so easy to use. You see that? They're gonna give you all the confidence in the world. 'Cause I know I was dealing with lack of confidence. I went and had to use it down there, got everything. Now I'm hooked up. Compliments. Everybody loves it. It's great. And because it's the Manscaped team spent 18 months putting it together, that's the reason why we are so confident in this thing, man. This is the best below the waist trimmer in the market today. Let me tell y'all about it, man. It's that Lawnmower 3.0. It has the ceramic blade and advanced skincare technology. It's gonna reduce all the, bzz you get. You ain't gotta worry about that no more. I'm to also tell you about that perfect package. It comes with a crop preserver and the crop reviver. It's time to keep your testes clean, man. It is absolutely the best thing going today. I'm telling you all, go out there and get Manscaped. It's going to change your life. Now, talking about baseball. You want to talk about, baseball has the utility man. I want you to be the ultimate utility man by using Manscaped. Be like Mike Trout. I'm sorry. Be like Mike Trout of the trimmers, man. Go out, like I said, get yourself 20% off free shipping with the code JLB at manscaped.com. Hit balls like the park this season with Manscaped Perfect Package 3.0. Get 20% off with the code JLB at Manscaped. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Use the code JLB. Baseball is back. Let your pubes go out of rack. Don't let them get out of rack, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get them straight, man. Manscaped gonna get you going. I want to thank Manscaped for their partnership. And we're gonna get right back into this thing, man. It's just crazy, man. Dewey goes to Zales. They try to get this. He ain't got no money, so he get the little small, trying to get this little small thing. Arthur comes in, blah, blah, blah. She does a thing, puts down a law against Dewey. And then there's nothing he could say, man. There's nothing Dewey could do. He leaves, and she did her thing. She's really the star. Like I said before, she's really the star of the show. She actually hit him with the, it doesn't matter. And then when they got home, she put down the law to him. She made him write a letter to the guy he actually punched. That whole situation was weird because the parents are clearly racist. Rock is at work. He's still saying that he wants to do this date. And then Arthur had other ideas. Arthur made him go and clean the lady's house that she cleans. She made him go. But Dewey gonna do what Dewey do. Dewey actually stole from the lady. Arthur, who cleans up her house, actually finds all of this stuff. She finds the stuff that Dewey stole for the lady. She goes back to the lady's house, puts it up. And she talks to the lady. The lady seems cool because, the lady could have fired her for that. She talks to him about the stealing. And then, Rocket Johnson gonna call with all his BS bull crap. He's full of crap. That's one thing they pretty much told us throughout this series. Dewey seems to have changed. He's come to the light after the talk. He says all about all the stuff he stole and bangs it up. She tells him to donate the stuff. They bond. And they eat Chinese food, watching movies. He does not go on his date. The girl gets stood up. And that's pretty much it for that episode. I thought it was a pretty good episode. The episode actually ends with Rock actually talking to his real mother on the phone during the end of the show. She does If You Smell What Rock Is Cooking. Show ends. This was a good episode because I thought past couple episodes have been kind of They bought it on this one. Let me know what you all thought about this episode of Young Rock.